Netflix is wonderful for language learners because it comes with plenty of shows and movies that you can watch in their original language. Would it be Spanish for La Casa del Papel, for example, or French for TV series like Lupin? In this video, I'm going to give you 6 French series that you should definitely watch if you are a French learner. The first series that I'm going to recommend to you is Lupin, and it's the newest series on this list. Lupin is actually a modern retelling of a book by Maurice Leblanc that is Arsène Lupin, Gentleman Cambrioleur. Arsène Lupin, Gentleman Cambrioleur. Cambrioleur means burglar, and Arsène Lupin is kind of like a French gentleman Robin Hood. If you watch this series, you will definitely learn plenty of ways to talk about money. The second series that I'm going to recommend to you is Le Bazar de la Charité. Le Bazar de la Charité. In English, it's called The Bonfire of Destiny. And it's a series that actually is based on a real event. Le Bazar de la Charité was a charity event, an annual charity event held in Paris. Well, one day a fire started in this place that was Le Bazar de la Charité, and it killed many women and child. And this story is based on this event, and that's really interesting. I think if you want to learn more about French history and if you want to dive into the France during the 19th century. The third series that I'm going to recommend to you is La Révolution. La Revolution, and it's a series from last year, 2020. Now, at first, I was really excited about this series because I thought this was going to be a great opportunity for my students to learn more about the French Revolution, La Révolution Française. But it's not a historical series, it's a fantastic. The story is based upon this idea. What if the French Revolution had totally different causes? What if we didn't know what actually caused the French Revolution? And well, it's a series that definitely is from 2020, and you'll see why if you watch it. Although this is definitely not a series for you if you are a beginner. I would recommend this series more for intermediate and advanced learner because there's going to be a lot of vocabulary and a lot of difficult plot to wrap your head around. So definitely stay away from it if you are a beginner, or if you are a beginner that you want to watch it, definitely put on the English subtitles to watch it. Our fourth series is called Plonker. Plonker. In English, it's the hookup plan. And it's a classic romantic series about a 30-something woman who is alone, and her friends think that she definitely should find someone to be with, that she definitely shouldn't be alone. And it's a romantic series. It's a good place to start if you are a beginner because the vocabulary is not too complicated. You can understand what's going on even if you don't understand all the time what people are saying to each other. It's definitely better to watch this one than to watch Emily in Paris if you want to have a real view of what living in France is actually like. If you are into political dramas like House of Cards, you definitely should watch Marseille. Marseille is a French city from the south of France, a real one, and this series is telling the story of political parties fighting each other and stories of betrayal within the parties and, all those sort of things. I am definitely not a fan of this kind of series, but if you like it, definitely watch it. And finally, our last series is Family Business. Family Business is a series from 2019, and it's definitely the goofiest and the weirdest of the list. I haven't had the time to watch it yet, but my family did, and let me tell you, I never heard them laugh so much at TV before. It was kind of scary. So here's the story of Family Business. Joseph is a failed entrepreneur, but that's about to change because he gets a tip that cannabis is about to be legalized in France. And to start this kind of very successful business, he needs space. So it's a good thing that his parents run a butcher shop. The whole family goes into the weed business. Those series are definitely worth the watch if you are a French learner. It is going to teach you many vocabulary. It's going to get your ears accustomed to French. But if you are not too much into series and that you prefer movies, I have this video for you.